Hello, friends. Good morning and very happy new year. My best wishes for peace, prosperity, and happiness to you and your families for the year 2025. So, in the year 2025, this is my first video of Commodity Market Playbook. So, welcome to Commodity Market Playbook of SD. मैं हूं SD शानंदो दास, मल्टी एसेट ट्रेडिंग एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट स्पेशलिस्ट. So let's start with what's going on and what's driving the market, the commodity market, or what can drive the commodity market. But before we start that, let's start with a disclaimer. एक disclaimer के साथ start करते हैं. That is, never ever trade listening to others. This is not a trade recommendation video. This is basically my video log of what I'm doing, and this is meant to help कि जो लर्नर्स है फॉर कमोडिटी उनको क्या पोजीशन मैं सोच रहा हूं, और जो सेटअप ये लोग इस्तेमाल करते हैं रेनबो सेटअप, उनके लिए ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल होगा. Now, let's look at the market today that I can see. First, I'll start with the interest rates. Interest rates are going up today. That is, the US 10-year interest rates is up, whereas short-term interest rates like 2-year is down. When this happens, ऐसा जब होता है मार्केट में, उसको बोलते हैं bear steepening. Bear steepening of the bond market. और जब ऐसा होता है bond market, this is generally not good for growth stocks, very bad for cyclical stocks, so for commodities, bullish for energy commodities, and it is also bullish for the US dollar. So long-term interest rates rising, though overall, if we look at the price action of the last 2-3 days, we can see that the short-term momentum has turned bearish, which is positive. Though आज interest rate is on the higher side because it has been little bit of short-term momentum bearish, I can also see the dollar is somewhat struggling. डॉलर थोड़ा स्ट्रगल कर रहा है एंड डॉलर में भी शॉर्ट टर्म मोमेंटम बियरिश दिखा रहा है. So this is positive news for जो opposite of dollar currencies है, like it is a good comeback for Euro USD, but it is bearish. Other currencies are bearish, like Euro. If I look at the long-term charts, it is bearish. If we look at the short-term charts, it is also quite bearish. हो सके थोड़ा बहुत comeback दिख रहा है, and that is natural क्योंकि ये यूरो यूएसडी जो है, which is the main driver of the dollar index, is basically around this very important area के पास है. So it is natural कि एक finding कुछ support find कर रहा है यूरो यूएसडी, and dollar index is somewhat struggling. और इसमें interest rates का decline over the past few days has contributed. But overall today, once again, interest rates are going up. If I look at the long-term picture of pound, GBP USD has turning bearish. Important levels को test कर रहा है. अगर breakdown हो गया levels का, GBP में further sell-off can be very much expected. कई सारे यहाँ पे strong support area है, double bottom भी है. So ये zone का एक बार breakdown हो गया GBP USD, then it can go even sharper decline. Let's look at the USD JPY. इसमें main driver है interest rates. So I think Japanese yen unlikely to go below the 151 level. It is at 157. अगर मैं डेली चार्ट देखूं, मुझे मोमेंटम, बुलिश मोमेंटम फेड होते हुए दिख रहा है, जैसे डॉलर हैज टर्निंग वीक. But is it bearish? No, far away. In fact, USD JPY remains quite bullish. और हमारे लिए जो कॉन्सर्न है, ये मैं बहुत बार पहले भी हाईलाइट कर चुका हूं कि दिस रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया इज फाइटिंग अ लूजिंग बैटल एंड आवर करेंसी इज डिप्रिशिएटिंग. वी आर लिविंग इन अ डिप्रिशिएटिंग करेंसी. बहुत कम लोग इसके बारे में ध्यान देते हैं. Last we had a breakout above 484, and since then USD INR is steadily depreciating, and the depreciation is actually gathering pace. थोड़ा ज्यादा pace increase कर रहा है ये depreciation. एंड बाद में थोड़े कुछ दिन बाद हम एक्सपेक्टिंग ये सबके चर्चे में होगा कि यूएसडी आईएनआर का स्टेडी डेप्रिसिएशन, बट आई हैव हाईलाइटेड दिस लॉन्ग बैक दैट यूएसडी आईएनआर इज गोइंग टू डेप्रिशिएट गिवन द डॉलर का जो अप मूव इन द डॉलर इंडेक्स वीकली चार्ट, गिवन द इंडिया का बजट डेफिसिट, ट्रेड डेफिसिट, and also the interest rates, company loans, and Reserve Bank of India ka sharp decline in forex reserve. These are all indicative that USD INR has further ground to lose against the dollar. And that can be a bit of bullish for commodities like gold. Let's get back to gold here. And if I look at the gold, gold has not been super bullish lately, but if I look at daily chart, I can see comeback. Indian rupee is providing some support to the MCX gold ज़्यादा, क्योंकि अगर international gold मैं नजर करूं, then I can see international gold is actually not that bullish compared to India gold. I personally am bit of short on gold and silver both, but all my commodity positions right now via exchange traded fund rather than derivatives. So मेरे position के हिसाब से what I'm doing is I'm holding short interest in gold, silver. Gold, I think I'll reduce some quantity, but I'm not yet super bullish on gold. I'm holding short interest on silver. This is the silver, all my position, because I was out of market. So sare position is based on exchange traded funds. But none of them I'm super bearish, because I can see strong support levels coming up, double bottom coming up, and I can see some daily chart come back in silver. But are they bullish? No, I don't think so. To buy, to go for a long interest, I don't think I'm there yet. बेस मेटल्स में इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है द एल्यूमिनियम. Aluminium is looking interesting. Let's look at the more 125 minutes chart, short term swing. We got a buy signal here. Now if I bring on the candle, say above this level 243.50, we can see further rise in aluminium. In either the case, I'll not hold stop loss of more than 1.5 to 1.7 rupees, but that's this is not a trade recommendation. You should not do trading listening to me, because not necessarily I make money in all my trades. And किसी का सुन के trade करना is one of the fastest way of losing the money. So 125, I'm getting interest in aluminium on the derivative side in my, while I'm coming back from the holiday mode. Copper is consolidating around this support level. ये जो support level था copper वहीं उसी के पास से consolidation कर रहा है, तो further consolidation possible. 125 मिनट चार्ट में ये bullish comeback थोड़ा और strong दिखेगा, but am I ready to buy? Not yet. Probably I'll wait more before I move to derivatives. Next is zinc. Zinc may is not as great as aluminium. Aluminium was giving zinc at an important base level. So we are noticing some comeback from support. These are very natural. So इसमें jump करके I'll not get my capital stuck right now. Lot of support, lot of resistance. Let's further clarity जब आएगा, I think zinc can be a good bet. Zinc will be a good bet going forward. So gold, silver, I'm more muted mode, though I'm holding short interest. This daily comeback, with the comeback, I'll be reducing my short interest, because now the upside probability has opened up as silver has started taking support at mountain top का opposite, that is trench bottom. मतलब यहाँ पे strong fight होगा. No longer it's a point holding on to these shorts. Later on, as I'm coming back, I'll be able to participate via derivatives. एनर्जी आई एम बुलिश, ये मैं ऑलरेडी जाने से पहले भी हाईलाइट करके गया था कि यूएनजी नेचुरल गैस आई एम बुलिश, but natural gas I'm more bullish via the weekly, means the UNG ETF right now rather than derivatives, because I think once the breakouts and all others are cleared up, derivatives are going to give us more smooth rides rather than zigzag rides. So natural gas is very volatile during this winter month period. So overall, I'll continue to hold my long interest in natural gas, but only via the ETF right now. And another crude oil also, I have taken some long interest in crude oil. And this also via exchange traded fund. I think crude is forming an important base, very, very important base. क्रूड ऑयल फॉर्म कर रहा है, इट इज टेस्टिंग। आई डोंट थिंक क्रूड बहुत बुलिश है ऐसा मुझे नहीं लग रहा है, क्योंकि स्ट्रॉन्ग रेजिस्टेंस है। सो क्रूड को रियली स्टैंड आउट करना पड़ेगा टू ब्रेक दीज रेजिस्टेंसेस, एंड उसके बाद अगर ब्रेक भी हो गया, देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी $75 में इसको स्ट्रॉन्ग रेजिस्टेंस मिलेगा, क्योंकि ये जो फ्लैट लाइन का जब ब्रेक होता है, इट टेक्स अवे द एनर्जी फ्रॉम द बुल्स, बुल से एनर्जी चला जाता है। So crude oil also, it is, as you can see, MCX, it is turning bullish as rupee is also providing support. But 6,300, 6,230 strong resistance area है। So currently I am less inclined कि मैं अपना long interest डेरिवेटिव के जरिए प्ले करूं। rather I'm interest, मेरा long interest जो start किया my initial position, I'm preferring to do it via the exchange traded fund. So ये रहे मेरे overall picture. I think I'm more bullish on natural gas than crude oil, and natural gas का भी अगर part किया जाए, then I'll say I'm more natural gas, I'm bullish on the more European natural gas. I think over the period it is going to be quite bullish, and I'll not be surprised if price goes double from here in the European market later on, maybe not right now, but way the situation is evolving and also the structure of the chart forming, this definitely remains a possibility among many, many probabilities. This is one definite probability कि it will reach around this flat area. ये जो फ्लैट एरिया है इसके ऊपर तरफ ये रीच आउट करे, and that is a big move it will be. And given the winter, falling natural gas inventory in Europe, this is a very plausible idea. And अगर ऐसा पाथ फॉलो हो रहा है, इसका implications होगा in across the asset class, means European जो interest rates, especially the UK interest rates and the European interest rates, I think they are going to rise. ये और rise का expectations है मेरा। I think ये जो rise दिख रहा है कि long term interest rates in the UK and the Europe, this is not over. I think it has made a base above 4%. The UK long term interest rates, I don't think it is going below that. And अगर natural gas का ये bull theme play out किया, this can get even worse. So global level पे, though I'm not there because the opportunities of instruments not available, but in global level, I would love to go short on the European bonds, especially the long-term bonds. But the situation is different in China, whereas the bond market bullish rise continues and Chinese long-term interest rates continues to drop. There is, I think, a demand, strong demand for Chinese long-term bonds, as well as I think the depression scenario, deflation, disinflation to depression का जो scenario है वो भी चाइना में play out हो रहा है. And the long-term interest rates in Japan, in developed countries, that's where the trouble lies. जनरल जो रिजर्व करेंसीज माना जाता है, जापान, यूके, यूएस, यूरो, these are all troublesome. मतलब यहाँ पे सीरियस ट्रबल्स मुझे दिख रहा है. थैंकफुली यूरोप इन इंटरेस्ट रेट्स इज, जर्मन इंटरेस्ट रेट्स कैन रिमेन बिलो 2.5, बट अगर ये फ्लैट जोन को क्रॉस कर रहा है इन फ्यूचर, then we are likely to see much bigger rise in long term interest rates in Germany as well as other European countries. बट इसके लिए आई थिंक ये जो नेचुरल गैस एंड इन्फ्लेशन, ये एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करने वाला है. दिस वेदर दिस बॉन्ड राउट, बॉन्ड मार्केट एग्जिट कंटिन्यूज एंड बॉन्ड मार्केट कंटिन्यूज टू सफर और नॉट. सो ओवरऑल ये रहे कमोडिटी का पिक्चर. एग्रीकल्चरल कमोडिटीज आई हैव डिसाइडेड टू कवर इन this 2025, but that I'll do in a separate video for the members, uh, for the agriculture, jinko agriculture, like agriculture I have an exposure. I have taken long interest in this one, in corn I am starting to get interest in. ओवरऑल मैं बिग प्लेयर्स को बाय करते हुए दिख रहा है इन कॉर्न. So I think corn already in good profit and it has further big potential for future rise. So I'll remain bullish on corn for now. So agricultural, I'll start covering. This is more covering metals and energy which are available via MCX. I hope this video was helpful to you. So bye bye for now. Until next time.